Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Dwayne Butler. I'm with Castle Fanatics right out of Indianapolis, Indiana. I tell you what, I'm really excited today. I get to go to work and call an auction. I've had a few good weeks running around picking some things up. I really didn't know what I was going to show you initially, and then I started digging through the garage, looking at some things on the shelves, and I'm like, wow, I really have bought some really interesting items. And you know, as you're a picker or somebody who likes to hunt for antiques, you get bored with what you have and you want to go find the next thing. It's just deep in the blood and you can't get it out. So let's take a look and see what I found so far, okay? Bought this just last night. Here's a Los Castillo, little Mexican, probably silver plated vase. I don't believe it's silver. They made some of these in silver, but this was probably silver plated, but it's all hammered. I can show you some of the jewels there. And there's the signature on the bottom. Kind of a nice piece. They're normally, you know, $150, $300. Big pieces are $1,000. Little pieces are a little less. And they used to be just like everything else, a little bit more at some point. Okay, I don't think these guys sing that song. Anyway, here's a couple of Austria bronze. They do have foundry marks on the bottom. And they are Austrian bronze. I found actually there were two more of these guys together. I've sold the other two. And roughly they're probably about 75 bucks a piece. Really cheap. I bought them for, but they were really nice. Austria bronze. This is pretty cool. Paid a whole $1 for this guy. Check this out. You pull him. He's a tape measure, a German tape measure. And then you take your spoon handle and he winds up. Is that great or what? Paid $1 for that. One of these just sold on eBay for $113. I'll probably start mine at $50 and we'll go from there. Matthias Gedney pickle bottle. Look at that. Can you see the violet in there? I think it has something to do with the sun changing the color. There's a chopped top. If I sit it flat, can you see that it actually doesn't sit level? Early bottle. Probably a found piece dug in the ground. This pickling company is actually one of the oldest companies in America. And they do all of Del Monte's pickling right now. Been around, I think, 128 years. There's a nice early bottle to have. Kind of fun to walk into. Weller Hudson vase. This was at a local auction. Gave $120 for it. Probably $265 was I'll put on it. There's the artist signature as well, right there. Real pretty, real pretty. Probably take two if somebody had cash, but you know, when you go to the shop or mall, you got to put $265 and come down. Something else I bought. I like early American pattern glass, especially a piece like this. Can you see all of that? I haven't looked up the pattern yet. My wife loves this stuff. You know, big, pretty clear glass. Ladies always like glass. And it's not crystal. It's not the finest. It doesn't have to be. It's just attractive. And you can do a lot with it in the decorating fashion. Oh, let's see what else I bought here. Well, you've seen me many a times with a hat. So I had to buy some hats. You probably haven't seen all my collections. Here's this one. Put that down there. Good looking little black hat there. Good looking, isn't it? And then I bought another one. Oh yeah. And this is how you go from geek to sleek. Good looking hat. Always love buying hats. Probably have about 30 of them. Don't tell my wife. They're in boxes in the garage. Okay. As well as that, there's a pair of these. These were Lennox. Little boudoir Torchier lamps. Really nice looking there. Bought a pair of those this week. I'd like to thank the Academy. I plan to run for 30,000 miles. Give long life to my engine, and cleaner air. Thank you. Paid them $3 for this. These sell on eBay for roughly $50 to $100, and I'll probably start mine at $50 and just be good and happy with that. Who would buy this thing? Look at that. A big Royal Hager elephant. Well, I would. When it's 20 bucks and I've rarely ever seen one, I'll buy it. Because I know Royal Hager isn't the most collectible, but I know some people really like it. And I know that if I haven't seen this piece too often, it's probably not all that common. And it was easy for me to spend 20 bucks on it and probably put 69 or 79 on it. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Here's some really fun stuff when you go to an auction. Sometimes you get to find boxes of photos. People are like, well, why do you buy photos and old family memorabilia? Well, most of the time you get it because nobody's alive anymore in the family. There's nobody to pass all this information down to. No children, so there's no grandchildren, nieces, nephews, those kind of things. But here's something of the family. They were looking at black bears there. That's kind of cool, isn't it? There's all kinds of military pictures in here. That's why I bought it initially. But in there as well is I found a picture for Perovia, is her name, or Portia. And here she is. She's a dancer. Isn't that beautiful? And here she signed a picture. Her name is Portia Cooper. And she signed a picture to the family. Isn't that beautiful? Just a classic piece. So sometimes you get to dig through these things, find some really fun stuff. Here, here's another little picture I had or found. Well, here's one of Grandpa. I like that one. We were always proud of our horses and wagons back then. So, yeah, some neat things. Just find some neat stuff like that. And I got 2 more items for you, so don't go anywhere. There's an industrial soccer player. This is all iron or bronze. I can't quite tell yet. Pretty cool. I mean, some people probably wouldn't pay a lot of money for this, and some people are going to pay a lot of money for it. I'm looking for the people that want to pay a lot of money. And I don't mean a lot by thousands, but I think it's worth $100, $125. It's just really cool. It's part of this modern movement of an industrial movement. You know, big machine age, heavy, just thick and steel. And believe me, that piece weighs all of about 15 pounds. It is solid. And let me show you, see if I can show you my painting. Now this is actually by Bixler. And this is called James Whitcomb Riley Swimming Hole. Big mission oak frame there. And the story is with these is that Mr. Bixler was contracted by the state of Indiana to paint one for all of the public schools in the state of Indiana. I've probably seen 20 of them. But they still do, you know, $100 to $300 everywhere you go. And people always seem to want one. And that's a fairly decent one. Wherever it wound up after the school, at least I don't think they were smoking in the school. That one's got a little bit of residue. It might need a cleaning. But otherwise, it's a pretty piece. But that's all I have for right now, guys. Again, I really appreciate you subscribing. You're welcome to leave some feedback. Let me know what you think. If you like to see something different. Really, I appreciate all the new people that are coming on each and every day and watching my videos. The website, Castles and Attics, should be up real soon. You can go there now and see some of the grounds for what we're building upon. And again, I'll just ride around Indiana, find you some new stuff, send you out some new videos, and until we meet again, keep a song in your heart. See ya.